Most dominoes have two sides. The first side of this domino has one dot, whereas the other side has four. If I snap my fingers, I make the other side have two dots, whereas this side has five. Here's how this works. When I go over here, I'm actually covering one up. I make you think there's only one. The same goes for this side. There's four, but actually there's a fifth dot here. The way this works magically is I make you believe something that's not actually true. I'm kind of a liar. I cover it up to make you think there's two, when in fact there's actually three. Here's my main point. Here's the big shebang. In magic and in life, you never know what's going to appear and what's going to happen in your future. Well, magic is valuable. It inspires us, it motivates us, and it pushes us to imagine. Akin to magic is something much more realistic, however. Something that if you're going to have a job or even be successful in life, you're going to encounter a lot of. I'm talking about money. And it is imperative that we, as Americans, utilize our paychecks effectively, and we seize all the tools necessary. Specifically, the most important tool we can use is direct deposit because it opens doors for our future. Traditionally, Americans are very bad at saving money. According to John Tierney of the New York Times, Americans suffer from a condition known as decision fatigue. Because we're a free country, we have so many decisions day in and day out that it becomes increasingly difficult to make the correct decisions or the most informed decisions. This translates over into our ability to delay gratification or to save money for a later date. A study done by Joaquin de Posada called the Marshmallow Study shows our disability to delay gratification. He gave 4-year-olds a marshmallow and told them to hold it in their hands for 15 minutes. The 4-year-olds who were able to do this were more likely to be successful, to have more money, and even marry or have happier lives in general. So, not only that, but Americans are so bad at saving money that according to Dr. Hensley of the Financial Institute, or of the National Institute for Financial Education, only 11%, that's just over a tenth, of the people who are putting money back into a 401k will have enough money to meet their retirement needs. Utilizing direct deposit makes saving automatic, and it makes the dangers with delaying gratification vanish. First, it eliminates the middleman. That is, it mitigates the risk of lost or stolen checks. According to Bankrate.com, first, it makes payments automatic. There's no risk of logistical failure between you and the bank and your workplace. Also, it's more cost effective for the bank, and in many cases, there are rewards programs offered for using direct deposit because the banks don't have to pay to process paper checks. In the case of federal employees, should your regular payday fall on a holiday, then you receive your paycheck actually a day early. SavingsMatters.gov, a very credible source, reports that direct deposit creates in your investment capabilities for smarter investments for the future. Well, the future is now, and the time for you to act is now. Here's an example of how this works from the Department of Labor. This is a 20-year-old and a 30-year-old. They both agree to put back $1,000 into an account that earns 7% interest. The 20-year-old, however, after only 11 years, stops contributing. He simply lets the money he's accumulated continue to accumulate at that 7% interest. The 30-year-old continues to contribute for the next 35 years until he retires at age 65. In theory, because the 30-year-old has contributed longer, he should have more money. He comes out with a total of $147,000, roughly, but the 20-year-old, the one who stopped contributing, who simply just let his money accumulate at that interest rate of 7%, actually comes out ahead with $168,000, simply because he invested first. That's a difference of $20,000. That's 20,000 good reasons you should use smart investments, and you should use all the tools necessary for you to achieve smart investments. Specifically, direct deposit, which can be split among 401k, your IRAs, 401 or mutual funds, among others. Utilizing a widespread, electronic, diversified direct deposit system can not only boost your long-term investments, but your short-term ones as well. According to the Electronic Payments Association, 89% of users see it as an employee benefit that saves them time and money. 93% are contributing to their savings, which equates to roughly $467 per month, or just over $5,500 per year. 23% of Americans who are not using direct deposit contribute absolutely nothing to their savings every month. Therefore, you can see that using direct deposit saves. 74% are contributing to a retirement or a savings fund, and of those, 83% are contributing to a rainy day or an emergency fund. 14% are going to healthcare, 14% to entertainment, and lastly, and most importantly, 6% are going to pay for their children's education. So use what I've told you. Make not only your future brighter, make your children's future brighter. Make everyone's future brighter because you can use smart investments. When you use direct deposit in a simple meeting with your employer, you can make magic happen. You can make money appear in your future as if by magic. So that said, go forth and use these statistics. Be smart and make your future everything that it can and will be.